With Liberty Media buying the Formula One group for $4.6 billion in 2017, attention has been focused on growing the sport in the US, and there are now 3 Grand Prix in the country.
I understand, of course, we need more American races. That's absolutely fine with me. And also what I think is good that we have at the moment is Miami, Austin and Vegas are very different.
I think it took a lot of years, but now you can see the American fans and all the Latinos fans when we go to the US. It's just amazing. The atmosphere, I think, doesn't compare to anything else.
Netflix has done a lot to the sport as well. We definitely had a lot more fans coming to the races compared to what we were used to in the US.
Drive to Survive has helped a lot, but also the fans are really into it. They understand a lot more the sport. Everything we go through in a single weekend is pretty special.
In recent years, Oracle Red Bull Racing have done multiple show runs in the US and road trip videos helping to promote the sport stateside.
They have so many different things to see, right, in the country, and see what they shot with the car and that the car can actually take it, you know, drive everywhere. That for me was a cool one.
Red Bull has done them all. I did a road show in Vegas before the race and it was already great. So racing there down the strip, it was also pretty cool.
This season, Miami featured back in May, the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas took place in October, and the newest race in Las Vegas is still to come in November, all with a different character.
I love Miami because of the Latinos, you know, it's like my second home race. Austin as well, it's just another home race for me. And then Vegas, I'll say that it's special, it's unique. It's different to everything else.
Personally, I would always go for Austin because I prefer real racetracks, the permanent tracks. It's great. The first sector for me is one of the best ones in Formula One.
The Las Vegas night race will be round 22 on the calendar, and while last year's race, the first in Sin City since 1982, began with a lot of US-style razzmatazz and some worries about the street circuit, in the end, it was a very successful Grand Prix.
I really enjoyed Vegas last year. It was a great race and I expected to be even better because I remember the first year of Miami, it was a little bit of a chaotic race, but then it got a lot better, so I think Vegas will be the same.
I think the race itself was very exciting. There was a lot of racing happening. If you look at the layout of the track, it also should be. I mean, there are so many straights, there's a lot of slipstream, and I think that was quite clear that even if you took the lead, you couldn't really pull away because the DRS was quite powerful, but that made good racing. And of course, I was actually in the beginning of the weekend very critical of the Grand Prix, which I have my reasons for that, but I also understand, of course, the commercial side of it. And I think we just have to find a good balance with that. And luckily then on race day, it was a good race, and I think that helped a lot.
I think Formula One has realized now how important the American market is for a sport. And they always say, if you make it to America, you are in a different level. It really feels like it in terms of popularity for the sport, for the drivers. I mean, you see the brands that are coming in. It's great to see the passion that America has now for the sport.